So, he's a happily married man, and his wife is absolutely gorgeous with 3 beautiful children.
And they dated for 8 years before they got married.
I told y'all about that decade. I told y'all about that decade.
So don't be rushing. Everybody in the room, take your time.
Okay, so
if you wear a hat, take your time.
Take your time to be right, to Get one. Yeah, so y'all can get some more food if y'all can take it. Okay? Y'all listen to Dr. Atasi Liel has to say and to share because he is a beast. He is good at what he does and he's the best he can prove it.
He's best in the world.
Yeah, look at your last one. There's only like there's 5 cookies left. I think somebody's been eating them.
I had a few.
I'm gonna do something so extraordinary tonight. I've never done it before.
Never done before?
On camera.
I'm excited.
But
he ain't done this.
I did this, what I'm about to do, I did it before I got here at the office of Home Office in Atlanta.
You have like a
And we just got these Quantanite rings in. Like the ring. This is one of them right here. Nah, I ain't gonna buy it. Somebody just got one. This one is 200, but the ones that I'm going to show you guys that are coming out, that are out right now are 500. This is the one that I'm about to present to somebody. This 200. It's just like the stone.
Appreciate that.
Hey, but it's like powerful. But so I'm Tasha Hill. I'm an natural healer, and I always say I'm one of the greatest in the world. And I can prove it. We help people get well naturally by using non-intrusive methods and light therapy, Quantanite therapy, which is a crystal like these rings I was just telling you about, and herbal supplements that Dr. Peters has come up with and developed over the years with a system called natural bioprogramming. We help people overcome diabetes, we help people get off of dialysis, get off blood pressure medications. We help people overcome dementia, HIV, STDs, herpes, all the things you can think of that may cause you.
Blindness.
Oh yeah, we just reversed blindness twice. Dr. Peters is a beast. He is a beast. And that's why I say I'm one of the greatest, because he's the greatest. He taught me. So what I want to show y'all tonight is the balance test. This is pretty much the highlight of the night. We have this instrument, it's called an infrasonic device, and Dr. Peters coined it. It's called Quantanite. And what it does is it raises your vibrations to help your body get in perfect balance so that no pain can exist. It helps get rid of anxiety. It balances you and strengthens you by using infrasonic waves. So the earth kicks off infrasonic waves, and these crystals and these devices, these abstract arts that Dr. Peters created, they kick off infrasonic waves as well. And when you have it in your possession, it connects you and grounds you to the earth, making you literally stronger. So, for example, I can do about 70 push-ups without any stopping, right? But when I have my Quantanite on, I can do 90 push-ups. So it makes me 20 push-ups stronger than I was before. Exactly. So it's ridiculous. Like, you can't explain it any more than showing it off, because experiencing it is a whole other level. So first, I would like to see if anybody in the crowd has any discomfort or ailment or something I may be able to get some relief from. Like anything that's a common ache.
Back pain, neck pain.
Pain hurts, so I would say ailment, you know.
Yeah. Raising the hand.
I'm one of them, but
okay.
I'm already a witness, y'all, so I would like somebody else to
oh, yeah.
I've done it.
I was going to say
I've done it twice, actually.
Right.
So, I mean, it literally works.
Well, let's just get straight to the balance test. And I need about 4 or 5 volunteers, maybe just 2 or 3 of that's not enough. But one person will suffice.
If you should do the chair thing with me, I think that would be very impressive.
We're going to do the chair thing with somebody, but what I'm doing tonight is so different, because normally I let you hold the crystal in your hand while we do the balance test. But tonight, I'm just going to wave my hand in front of you.
What?
Volunteer.
Man, I don't believe this. You got to prove me.
I will not get my butt up here in front of this camera and all these people. And do something. I just did it before I left the home office. Dr. Peter made me do it and see if it works. So I need somebody that knows how to do. Josh, you can do the balance test for her, right? I need you to stand over here and do the balance test on her.
It's about to be crazy.
You know, he's a bad. We're gonna make him a good example tonight. Okay, stand on this side of her, of course. No. He has to stand on this side of you. Over here, John. Yeah. So just do the balance test with her. Put your feet together and put your fist into her hand, and you just hold on to this fist. And he's gonna press down, put pressure on your hand, and you just resist. And we'll see how much pressure it takes you to start leaning. Make sure your feet are touching too. We'll make not yours, Josh. You can't give at all. You gotta be stiff. Just fall over.
Yeah, don't be afraid to fall. I'll catch you after you fall.
If he don't catch, I'll get it back up.
I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay,
That's it, yeah.
that didn't take that much pressure, right? All right, give me a second.
Oh, you got to go that far away?
Just far away.
All right, T'Challa.
Put your feet together. Y'all get ready for it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm letting the brain transmit the energy, the infrasonic waves. These rings are so powerful. You feel anything going on already? But all I know is that, hold on, Queen, look at me. You see this ring in your hand? This is going to be just like, act like this is in your hand, you know what I'm saying? Or on your body somewhere, because the energy coming from this infrasonic device is traveling to you right now, and it's going to ground you. Normally, you tip over after just a little push, you should be significantly stronger now. So go ahead and do the balance test.
Lord have mercy. Oh my God, my foot is in the air.
I told y'all I wasn't going to fail on camera. Now look, I'm putting my hand under my arm now. Now do it again. Put your feet together. And she should still have that vibration connected to her.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not joking.
In the air.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Can I get another volunteer?
What the just happened?
I stay away from that.
The ring?
Oh, you want to do it?
Oh, please, come on. Somebody, yeah, come on up, bro.
You don't believe it?
Let me do it with him.
Somebody come up.
I'm gonna do it with him.
Normally, I let them hold the crystal in their hand and put it in their pocket. But like I said, since he made these rings, man, just give a balance test.
I told you.
I'm seeing some. One of my
As soon as I got
Josh, where's Jessica?
In the back.
I need her to give that to you so you can go ahead and do the test also. So,
Now,
go ahead. Oh, we got it. Let's do two people.
but look, you missing a leg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
This
let's
is
do
gonna
it.
work.
Okay. I'm about to rewind the tape. Excuse
So
me.
look, you gotta rewind the tape.
I'm about to shoot you.
Hold on, wait a minute. Say that again.
He said because of her leg that
Yeah,
he wanted to know where to still go.
prosthetics.
Right.
I had 2 prosthetics, legs.
Two. Balance is balance. So,
It's gonna work.
you still gotta come do the test.
We don't do it. We don't tell you that.
Look,
You stay in the sheet.
do the test on him first.
Alright, I'm doing it on you first.
Oh, no. You know what? Better yet, I'm gonna send the energy to her and you just touch the hem of her garment.
Say it, Rachel.
Alright? Yeah. Yeah, just touch. You gotta hold it. Then you gotta hold it. So just a little touch. And you do the balance test with him.
Back in 1985, I was
I was born.
Don't drop it.
He ain't that good.
Well,
You got it?
That right foot won't come up.
It's supposed to come up.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, they're like you drunk almost.
Hold on to her.
Like last night.
Hold on. Peace out. Speak together. Come on, Josh, do the test.
Yeah. Alright, so you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, I'm just gonna push down.
Hold on, let me get send him some energy first. Okay. You feeling anything? No, okay, it's all good.
Yeah.
But it's us too. Alright, balance test. Resist.
Are you ready?
And don't drop your shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's stronger.
He's stronger.
Yeah.
Do you feel stronger, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
now,
pushing
now
down.
let go of Josh.
Yeah.
Now you let go of her. Now let's do the test again without you touching her. I'm giving her the energy, not you.
Ready? Yeah.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
feel
It
that?
worked.
You
It
feel
worked.
that?
It worked. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, so
It worked.
just because she was getting energy, you touched the hem of her garment, that energy was covering and passing on to you as well, grounding you as if I was sending it to you. Normally it would be a device in her hand, but man, these rings, oh my, that's what I'm saying, this is new. I never showed nobody that. I just got it from Dr. Peters a couple hours ago. I just left Atlanta. I said, you can verify. Just say yeah.
Yep.
No, yep, okay. Man, we did it
Yes.
4 times in there. And we were just like, trying on each other, like, hold up, just 5 feet away. So, it don't have anything to do with her.
Yeah, I think it's good. It worked for her.
It worked.
It worked for her.
Alright, so
expedite.
Come on,
Let's
bro.
expedite this a little bit.
gotta do it with a race car.
You stand over there.
Feet together. Make sure your feet are touching. Okay. Feet are touching. Your feet have to be touching together.
I saw disaster written all over
All
that.
right. Make sure your feet touching. Now you put your fist in his hand. And when you put his fist in his hand, just hold his hand. Just hold his fist. Yeah, now he gonna press down. You be stiff in the shoulder. He gonna press down and see how much pressure it takes you to fall over.
That's the catch and race.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna send the energy to him. Feet together, just same test. Make sure your feet together. Alright, let's do the test. Just resist and hold that man up.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
Hold on to his fist. Hold on to his fist.
Hold his fist.
Hold on to his fist.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
That's why I'm saying it, bro.
Now you know it worked.
Yes.
But at the same time, balance, we're gonna have a whole problem. Yeah. See what happens to
Yeah, it's good. It'd be more challenging for both of y'all to do it. I see what you were saying. But really, that's what you got to experience. Thank you for coming up and experiencing all those, right? That's what it works. Look, the ring is ridiculous. I just want to show y'all this is the balance test. If anybody else want to try, I can line 5 people up right here. I can send the energy to this person way over here, and the person right here will give you the balance test. Everybody try. You all right? It's not nothing on space. It's science. It's all
I
good.
guarantee you won't die.
So that's my spill, y'all. I'm Tassi Lee from Simple Truth LLC, one of the greatest natural healers in the world, and as you see, I can prove it. So if you got any questions about herbs and reversing diabetes, reversing kidney function, yes, sir.
If you have anybody who you know has an ailment, any kind of cancer, diabetes, any kind of heart disease, whatever, if you may not have it, you should call in if you know somebody that does.
So I'm bringing my mom.
Anybody. Because I tell her why you got it involved in the first place.
Yes, this is, I got to bring some more. I got involved, my why is because my mother had sciatic nerve pain and nobody could fix her. I took her to the hospital, they gave her shots, drugs, steroids, etc. And I took her to Dr. Peters, and in one 20-minute session of light therapy, he got rid of her sciatic nerve pain completely. She took an 8-hour nap afterwards. She couldn't sit down hardly before we got there. And I did my very first YouTube video on my mother when I took her to see Dr. Peters. And ever since then, I've been a student of Dr. Peters. And I've been really an advocate of his herbal supplements. And I begged him for a whole year to teach me light therapy. And it took me him a year to say, okay, I'll teach you. And I was his first student. So,
talking about your kids.
Helping my elders and my family has been my main concern. And then with my children, we come across little challenges like the flu and strep throat. My 5-year-old son has strep throat and flu at the same time. And they gave me amoxicillin, Tamiflu, and a steroid. I didn't even fill the prescription. I just gave him Dr. Peters' supplement called Alpha 7. It handles anything bacterial or viral. And in 3 days, my son was bouncing off the wall. I said, boy, you going to school tomorrow? On the 4th day, he was in school, and the nurse at the school checked him out, and he was good to go, no problems, no issues. And the doctor told me it was going to be 10 to 14 days before he would be able to go back to school. I didn't get them none of their drugs. And that's when I realized that I had something really special with Dr. Peters. And like I said, I became his student. I'm a herbalist, and I'm about to be a naturopathic doctor at the end of this year. And that's why they affectionately call me Dr. Lee, even though I ain't quite there yet, but shoot, ain't nothing I can't do.
Dr. Lee? This is Dr. Lee got there.
Right. So, if you got anybody in your family that is suffering from any kind of pain or any kind of disease, I don't care if it's cancer, I don't care if it's HIV, herpes on your face, whatever it is, I can help you. Yeah, concussions, playing for sports, CTE, knee injuries. I got retired athletes from the Atlanta Falcons on my YouTube channel that we've helped with knee injuries, back injuries, shoulder replacement, all kinds of different pains and surgeries. And I got them on tape because, like Dr. Peter said, if it's not a picture of it or it's not a video of it, it's like it didn't even happen. So I make sure I get videos and testimonies from all of my clients that allow me to. And it's even some, like I said, I have people that reverse blindness, and she didn't let us record her, but that's her own prerogative. But I have clients that have been overcoming every single thing you can think of with the body. There's nothing that we can't help with. And when I say we're the greatest natural healers in the world, I mean it, and I stand on it, and nobody can tell me different, show me different. And if they can, they need to partner up with me because I'm talking about, there's nobody that can do what we do. Yes, sir.
Last two. What about MS?
MS, we got a solution for MS. We have herbal supplements that help with the virus that nobody can find, nobody can identify, no doctors can, medical doctors can identify it. And with just one of these Quantanite crystals or rings or necklaces, I had 2 videos for people that had MS. And that one testimony that's not on video, this young lady was in the bed for over 30 days, stuck in the bed. Dr. Peters went to her house and took her a Quantanite crystal. And he didn't even go in. He said, hey, just give this to her and put it in her hands, and I'll be back in an hour. He came back in an hour, this young lady got out of bed and gave him back the crystal herself. So that's not on tape, but however, it's real. I know Dr. Peters ain't lying to me. I was telling his testimonies. But there's nothing we can't do. MS is not a problem. All the autoimmune diseases, rheumatoid arthritis is not a problem. But you yourself have to be dedicated and diligent about taking your herbs, changing your diet, little lifestyle change. But it's definitely worth it, especially if the medical doctors can't give you any solution or any resolve. Come on. So we're the best. There's nothing we cannot tackle and handle as long as you have some self-determination yourself and a little money in the body of herbs, because you're going to be consistent every month with your herbs, just like you're consistent with the drugs every month, you know?
Last one.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday, Anitra cut her finger.
Oh,
yeah.
before you tell the story,
Sure.
Does anybody want any smoothies?
Yes.
Everybody wants a smoothie.
Okay, yo
Yes.
no sé, yo no, okay?
Stop with all that fake makeup.
Listen, mira.
We want smoothie. So,
Yes.
the most recent video on my YouTube channel, The Simple Truth LLC, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, is a lady that he was telling me about, Anitra. She cut her thumb, and it was just bleeding profusely. And I went to the office. I was going to meet her and just talking about some business. I couldn't help but notice a bandage on her thumb. I said, what happened to your thumb? She said, oh, I cut it this morning a little while, about 40 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. I said, well, I can probably help you with it. I know it hurts. So she's like, okay. She unwrapped it, and it was just bleeding. She's like, oh, I know it's still leaking like that. It's just leaking.
It was leaking.
So I let her dab it on the videotape. I said, go ahead and blot it, and then let me see how fast the blood comes back running again. It took 5 seconds for it to start leaking again. So that was just the before picture. So I did 5 minutes of light therapy with the infrared light on her thumb, and I let her dab it and blot it after that, and it did not bleed anymore. It actually started scabbing up. And then she was able to move it and touch on it like she wasn't before, because it was a level 10 pain, and it went down to, what she said?
0.
Yeah, 0. I thought it was 0. I was making sure, but no pain. She was able to move it. She couldn't bend it before, and the cut is pretty deep. It was to the white meat, literally. And the next, 2 days later, it came on the radio show, and he took a picture of it and sent it to me. It looked like it was a 2-week-old scar. Yeah. Like it was like literally like very old, like the scab and everything. You know, like the scab comes off after a few days or whatever. It looked like that. Like she had the scab, then you scrape it off, and that thing healed up so quick. So nothing can do what we do as fast as we do it. And that's just the main point I'm trying to drive home. If you check out my YouTube channel, you'll see the evidence of what I've done. And if you even have a question about it, I'll be glad to give you a sample of what I do, because my main purpose is to educate people and let them know, just like when I found out that my mother can get relief from sciatic nerve pain after nobody could help her. Literally, I'm in tears because she's in so much pain. So I was like, Doc, man, you got to show me that. This is what I want to do with my life right here. Like, that's amazing. Everybody needs to know you exist. That's why I became an advocate for him, because he didn't have any marketing. He wasn't really pushing like there. He was just doing his herbal thing. I'm like, man, everybody needs to know that exists. Like, you need to do this service like on a bigger scale. And after a year of being his student, we're learning about the herbs. He allowed me to learn light therapy and to pass it on and to do what I'm doing now, and educate the people in the public to know that it exists. Because NASA's been doing this for 65 years. It's not new. It's just hidden knowledge almost. They've been doing it for 65 years to help them grow food in space and to help the astronauts heal when they come home out of space. And once he got a hold of it, he made it better, because it takes them 30 sessions, 30 minutes each, to get 15% relief. Dr. Peters gets 85% relief in one 30-minute session. So, you know how we is. We get something and make it better, and that's what he's done, and now I'm just promoting it for him. So I appreciate everybody listening, hanging out with me. If you got any more questions, I'm gonna sit down and eat one of these jackfruit sandwiches and have a smoothie. But I'll be glad to talk to you and answer any questions and do some more samples if anybody wants it. But that's the gist of it. And I'm Tasha Lee L for the Simple Truth LLC. That's my company. And I'm powered by Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. That's Dr. Peter's company. And we're the greatest. And I can prove it. Thank you.
He also helps with anxiety. I'm not playing. Jessica, the other day, is always anxious on edge. She put the stone on her spine for about 5 minutes, and she told me that she was trying to find something to get anxious about the entire day. And she said she was not getting bothered at all. She said she was trying to find something to agitate her. And she said she couldn't do it.
She became an affiliate.
Yeah, that day. I think I got some money off her. While you put it.
She put some order for something.
She told me I got cash back. Oh, you about to take out like that. If you become an affiliate, it's free. Just sign up to sell all the herbs and stuff. And if somebody buys something from your site, they give you a kickback. I know Jessica went and bought something off of my site, and they gave me a kickback automatically. It happens, I think, every 2 weeks. You get money, and it doesn't cost anything to sign up to be an affiliate. It's free as all get out. Okay, so the website that they sell all the herbs, they sell the stones on, that stone he got on, that's $1,500.
Right.
Yeah, but they got smaller ones for $200, whatever. If anybody goes to the website that you send them, because you're an affiliate, you get a kickback. But you can have people sign up under you, become an affiliate, and if somebody gets something from them, you get a kickback. And it's free. You know how most pyramid scams, you gotta sign up, you ain't gotta pay nothing to be a part of it. All you gotta do is tell people about it, they buy stuff from you, you get paid. I couldn't believe it. I
got a podcast. I say your name every day. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Are you an affiliate yet?
I'm about to. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I know we can do that.
Yeah. You can come up under me, come up under Jessica.
I just kick back something with it.
Yeah, this is amazing. I didn't, because I woke up, oh, somebody bought something.
Okay.
And I got paid. So, what's up?